Good afternoon. Today's vlog is about niggas. Now, mind you, I'm a nigga. I am black. I'm not like one of those little mixed chicks that got is black Puerto Rican and got all this. No, I'm black. I'm straight nigga. I know you see the hair, the roots. You can see my roots. You can see the roots. I am black. Yes, I am black. But there's a lot of controversy about light skin and black skin going on lately. And me personally, I have a lot to say about it. Now, people who know me know that I'm a big racist. I am a big ass racist. It's not that I don't like other races. Don't get me wrong. Please don't get me wrong. I don't want nobody to be like, oh, Sin, she only like black people. No. I am not that type. I'm not prejudiced. But I am racist. I am for black people all day, every day, whether they be light skinned, albino or black as tar. They're African American or whatever the case may be, whatever they decide to call themselves, they're black. And I do put Mexicans, Cubans, Dominicans, and the island people into our race as well. I don't just say, oh well, yeah, black people are just black people, No, that's not the case. Because put like this, I know a good bit of Honduran people who swear up and down that they black, and hell, who get treated like they're black. But that's just my insight on that portion of that. But either way, what I'm saying is there's been a big controversy in with African Americans alone. And I sit there and say this a lot to a lot of my friends and my peers. I sit there and say the Willie Lynch theory has been reversed a million times when it comes down to light skins and dark skinned people. Now, mind you, like I said, I am a dark skinned female. For a dark skinned female, this is coming from a dark skinned female's point of view. Light skinned people tend to be uppity and bougie ignorant. That's the term I like to use, bougie ignorant. And the reason why I call light-skinned people bougie ignorant is because they bougie ignorant. They bougie because they have this, oh, I'm light-skinned, and I mean, like, it's not all light-skinned people are like that. I do know a good bit of light-skinned people who are, who tend to, know that they're black. But for the most part, when I come encounter with, most light-skinned people act light-skinned. And what I mean by the term of acting light-skinned, I mean they sit there and make it seem like they're superior. You feel what I mean? It's like light-skinned supremacy on some shit. Like they're better than dark-skinned people. And me personally, it's just because of, what our ancestors went through. It's literally why the Willie Lynch theory keeps getting reversed, because light-skinned people tend to fail to realize that they're black. They're African American. They are just as black as we are. Or not even, it's not that they're just as black as we are, because they might not be just as black as we are. But society and the government, hell, we're going to throw that out there. The government thinks that you're black. It says on your birth certificate that you are black. And since on your birth certificate it says you're black, you're treated the same ways that dark-skinned people are treated in a lot of situations. Now, there are some situations where light people sit there and, light-skinned people, do get better opportunities than darker-skinned people. It happens. But at the end of the day, you're still black. You're still gonna get treated like a nigga, and that's G shit. You gonna still get treated like a nigga. And when it comes down to the fact that people sit there, light-skinned people sit there and be like, how I'm acting light-skinned, it's just something that was put in you, instilled in you, some shit. Like, you can't help it. Light-skinned people can't help but be light-skinned, because they are light-skinned. But the whole, you know, getting your feelings behind certain, put it like this, they act like black white people, if that makes sense. Now, I'm not down in light-skinned people. I'm not. Because, put it like this, my best friend is a red bone. Well, no, she's not a red bone. She light-skinned, though. Like, she's lighter than what I would expect. You know, she's just light. And put it like this, my best friend, I love her to death. She does have light-skin tendencies, which is, you know, thinking that people gotta run on her time. Because that's a white person's personality. It's a personality trait, you know, feeling like black people gotta run on your time. And the thing is, light-skinned people feel like dark-skinned people gotta run on their time. And that's the whole issue. Is no, you black too. I don't gotta run on your time just like you ain't gotta run on my time. You feel what I'm saying? Like, at the end of the day, I'm not about to sit there and, you know, basically discriminate. Like, put it like this. It seems like light-skinned people want to be considered their own race. Now, this is just my opinion. That's just how I see things. I'm not on the inside looking out, not on the outside looking in. I'm in the dead fucking center looking around. So, at the end of the day, since that's my perspective of it, that's my perspective of it. Light-skinned people seem to feel as if they're superior, like they have light-skin supremacy in this bit. Now, when it comes down to dark-skinned people, we do overdo it when it comes down to the light-skin situation because, you know, we're the ones getting ridiculed for it. We're the ones getting the fingers pointed at us because of what the light skins do. And light skinned people don't even realize it. You know, like, just for an example, like, I can't really think of a light skinned celebrity right now, but Chris Brown. Bam. Chris Brown, just for instance. The whole, you know, when he was beating up on Rihanna and, you know, getting in trouble and all of that and the other, that was the image that they saw on all black people. But because he was a light-skinned dude, black people, they got together and was like, ain't happening. Tiger Woods, a true light-skinned nigga. That nigga not even a light-skinned nigga, he Blasian. But he falls in the category of light-skinned niggas because of the fact that, you know, that's what he is. That's how he acts. That's how he portrays himself. And I think being light-skinned is a portrayal. Portray yourself as a light-skinned person, you're going to be treated like one. Which is always emotional. Like, it's been like they do say that, you know, white people, not white people, light-skinned people are literally a blend of white and black people. So they have the mindsets of white people, as in the light skin supremacy, but have the tendency of black people, which is wormly shit like that. But my bad, I had to check a message. But yeah, it's, I can't even say that it's getting bad out here because I feel like this, that's something that you can't change unless you want to change it. But I'm signing off. I just wanted to get that off my chest because some light skin shit been happening lately. And I personally I just want the Willie Lynch theory to stop reversing. That's it. Light skinned people